Yes lads, we're back and this week we're heading to the Dublin Card Expo. And obviously the main mission is still the same. We're trying to find as many Lucario cards as we can for the ultimate Lucario Binder. But we already know how these things go. You go in looking for one thing and somehow you end up coming home with ETBs, mystery packs, random cards, and certainly a lot of stuff you did not go in there planning on buying. And this time we even had to go one of those mystery prize games. So yeah, there's a fair bit going on in this one, but we found some really cool Lucario cards. We picked up some nice sealed products, opened up a few mystery packs, and yeah, we may have got a little carried away. But let's head into the Dublin Card Expo and see what we managed to pick up. Alright lads, okay, so look, it's only a quick one, alright, so we're on our way to the Dublin Card Expo here today. Last week we picked up a good few cards. Have me binder here, ready to go again. This week I'm looking to get one of the bigger boys. I'll pop them on screen there now. I'm looking probably to get either the Lucario SIR or the Mega Lucario EX, the hyper rare gold one. I have me Uber here, Niall. But listen, yeah, I won't waffle on. We'll see you when we're there, alright? But that's the plan today. We'll see what happens. So, as you can see, we've made it into the card show, and the first table I see has Mega Evolution ETBs. I see that Lucario there, and I say to myself, I need to get that. So I shoot the lad an offer. They were priced at 285 altogether, and I got them 3 of them for 250. You guys let me know, is that a good deal, a bad deal? I don't know, but all I know is I'm delighted to have picked them up. But you can see here, I'm rooting around through the binders. I'm looking for those white backs. I don't even know really what to call them. I call them white backs. I really like them. I think they look really cool in a binder, and I love the way the colours kind of pop out. But I was going through binder to binder, flicking through. Not only was I looking for myself, but my wife Angel had also given me a few quid in my pocket to pick her up some cards. She's really into the evolutions, so you might see at some point I'm picking up some Umbreons, Sylveons, Glaceons. But mostly for myself, I was looking for three main things. I was looking for Lucarios, of course. I was looking for Entei, which I'm not too sure I actually picked up any. I'll have to remind myself. And I was also looking for those white backs or prismatic cards. Now, unfortunately, we do actually pick up a couple of prismatic cards at one point. They end up being duplicates. But as I'm looking through here, I'm looking through this top loader binder, I find this Lucario I do not have, so €8 is a nice pickup for that one. I put it in my binder, and here comes one of the big hitters, Charizard. Now, I like Charizard. I like Charizard the same way everyone likes Charizard, but do I love him as much as people let on? No. Of course I like Lucario, I like Entei. Even when it came to the Gen 1 starters, I was kind of always more of a Squirtle guy. So, I don't know if that's controversial at all. See me picking up an Eevee there, putting it up. I actually ended up putting that back. I didn't like the condition at the back of it. And actually Angel, because that was the card I was picking up for my wife, she's more into the evolutions of Eevee than Eevee herself. That Slow King I'm definitely going to pick up, and you see the second Charizard there. I'm swiping them out straight away that nobody else can get their hands on them. Both of them find their way into my binder, and I'm absolutely delighted to have picked both of them up. This seller actually had a lot of great deals. You can see they're kind of priced between pounds and euro, so I don't know if he's from the north himself or if he just kind of dabbles between the two. But yeah, it was a really enjoyable card show. I mean, this card show, there was a lot of sports cards, a lot of vendor, the kind of vendors you wouldn't normally see at these kind of shows. It's normally completely dominated by Pokemon, which suits me down to the ground. I love Pokemon. I'm a big football fan as well. I love Man United, but in terms of the cards, I don't really bother too much with them. I see Lucario there in the bottom left corner, but I've already got him. No need to pick him up again. Now lads, as I'm flicking through this binder, it's still in the back of my head, the €250 I just dropped in those ETBs. Do I regret it? Absolutely not. But does it mean I'm going to end up spending a load more money on cards here? I'm most likely not going to buy the €150-200 SIRs or the hyper rares after I've already spent big money on ETBs. Number one, because I don't want to do too much too quick. I mean, I want to stretch the series out for the enjoy. I could go online and buy all these cards immediately, but where's the fun in that? You want to hunt these cards down. You want to try to find good deals, And that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm flicking through these binders. I put a lot of work into looking through every single binder to find the best deals, to find the smaller grade Lucarios that maybe is going to be more difficult to find, but also to find these white back cards that I just think are absolutely beautiful. That Slowbro or Slow King up there as well is going into my binder. I was going to check the condition of that second card, because it's the same card twice there, but I said to myself, sure, what's the point? The first one looks fine and it's only going into a binder. I'm not going to PSA 10 these cards, you know. So as I'm finishing up this little clip here, you'll see the final Lucario I end up picking up here towards the end of this video. But lads, I'm really enjoying filming all this card show content for you, so it would mean the world if you could let me know. Are you enjoying it too? Let me know, because I love doing it. But this Mega Lucario EX is the final one we pick up, and I'm going to drop it back to live Darren. Right lads, we got to show you what we got in terms of our Lucario binder. So we picked up some big hitters, some big hitters. Not the massive, oh, Jesus, that's actually cards I'm going to be trading somebody soon. We picked up some big hitters, but not the massive hitters that I said I would. My plan was to pick up either the gold hyper rare Lucario or the SIR Lucario where he's fighting Venusaur, but things changed as I walked in the door. The few ETBs I bought, my budget went out the window, and I said I can't justify spending that much money now on one card, because I'd like to spread it out and get some cool cards that I don't have. And having a look here lads, we did manage to pick up some new cards for sure. One for sure that I got, this Lucario here, right here. I actually I love picking up these ones because I just think they're going to be they might not be the most expensive cards in the world, but they're going to be very difficult to find, especially out and about at card shows and stuff. I did pick up a couple of the more expensive ones. This one especially, it's probably the most expensive card I bought on the day. It's a lovely card. In terms of, is it my favourite Lucario card? It wouldn't be one of my favourites, but it has its place in the binder, and I'm delighted to have gotten it. What else am I looking at here? The Lucario Melmetal tag team card. That cost me €30, €35. It's actually our first page of the binder completed, which is a cool thing to say. But I mean, today's haul at the card show was more so about the ETBs that we bought. Normally it's about the cards. This time was definitely about the ETBs. I'm going to hit up a lad I know. I've met him at the last card show. The name's escaping me right now, but he makes these really nice branded branded protectors. So it'll say Mega Evolution on the top, it'll say Perfect Order on the top. But yeah lads, I'm going to stop off from here about Lucario and show you what else we bought at the card show. I really enjoyed the card show, absolutely. It was a bit of a different card show. There was certainly more sports cards there than you'd be used to. You know, like normally going to these card shows, it's completely dominated by Pokemon. I'd say genuinely this one was 50-50. Maybe slightly towards Pokemon, but certainly way more sports than you would imagine. Like I probably did, I told you in my voiceover there with all the clips, I wasn't indoor 10 seconds. I had spent €250. And this is what I had spent it on, lads. I'm really excited about it. We got a Perfect Order, ETB, all these are sealed and in perfect condition. Perfect Order. The Gardevoir Mega Evolutions. And, big one for this channel, Lucario Mega Evolutions ETB. Now, these are all in perfect condition. Now, have a look at them. I am buzzing. Now, will I open them on the channel? Probably someday. Will I be opening them today? Absolutely not. I love the idea of having a couple of these sealed in the backgrounds of the videos and stuff. Really cool. You would have seen actually I got a mystery pack. I'll pop it up on screen here now if I didn't already before, but I got a mystery pack and that will be getting opened on our TikTok and our YouTube shorts, so be sure to subscribe to both of them and to check that out, what we got in those. But I did also, in my mystery prize game, I got the loser prize, but you gave me this. I haven't opened it yet. Let's crack it open here with you now, see what it is. I'll give a shout out. Who is it? Kelly OG's Cards Mystery Ball. Okay, if you got a Master Ball or something, you were in the money. I got the regular Pokeball, which was the loser prize. But either way, it's fun. It was €7, and I got myself just one pack, perfect order. But you know what? I don't know. Oh, something else in here. Hold on. Try to root it out. I think it actually might be a branding thing. But just in case, let's get it out. Oh, it actually wasn't. It was the lip off this. Never mind, I'm talking waffle. Perfect order pack. Let's rip this open for you now. So, perfect order. Actually, I've not opened too much perfect order. Pitch back is where I've mostly opened, and the Japanese Mega Evolution. Oops, is what I've opened mostly. It's code card for anyone that wants it. One to the front, and here we are. What are we hoping for? I honestly don't know what's in these packs. Hollow digging shovel. I'm trying to read it actually backwards for me. Ratata. Okay, getting to it. Here we go. Hippodon, he looks really cool. Oh, I actually like that card. Reverse Hollow. Oh, Angel's gonna want this card for sure. Reverse Hollow Clefairy. And Hollow Energy. Look, that's cool. That Reverse Hollow Clefairy is certainly something my wife is going to be trying to get off me. Maybe we can do a deal. Anyway, what else do we have here? The binder. Me holy binder. So I would have put it up on the screen there, a kind of a rough, you know, flicking through all the cards we bought at the show. You'd have seen a lot of Espeons, Umbreons, stuff like that. That was for Angel. Angel actually gave me a few bob as well to pick her up some stuff at the card show. She also got one of those mystery packs, and she got some cool stuff out of it. She nothing crazy. She got a full art trainer and all that. But either way, lads, let's have a flick through this. I will show you some overhead shots of what we got here. So I did buy a couple of the prismatic cards, but unfortunately the ones I bought were actually duplicates. So I was kind of in my head trying to remember what I had and what I didn't have, and I bought the Hydreigon and I bought the Cyclazar. How do you say it? Cyclazar. I bought both of them twice, so I now have them as duplicates. But I did manage to finish the page off of these lads. I've actually started more. There's a few lads I've seen online don't like these cards. I think they're really cool looking lads. I don't know, maybe I'm on my own hill here, but I think they're super cool. But either way, the Dene has certainly a new addition. I'm actually only noticing there now. You probably see it in the overlay. I've got that Serena card in there twice, so I'm gonna have to replace that. My Lucario page, they're looking really cool. Let me see actually, I can try spin around this way for you lads. Now hopefully the mic is still picking me up nice. I've opened a couple of first series partner 3 packs, and I managed to get the Chespin, Flanagan and Froakie. Unfortunately for me, I got it twice. So I've got 2 of them. Apologies lads if you can hear some stuff on the roof, there's a little bit of work going on. I'll try to make this quick because they're going to start getting very loud and very busy very shortly. I put a couple of my full arts here on a big page here just because I wanted to improve this binder, get some more stuff going on in there. Now here's a couple of the big hitters I bought. The 2 Charizards, really cool, very expensive. I think I spent €45–50 on to get both of them. But it's a fair bit of money. But they're really cool. I got the Slowking, the SQ, Farigiraf? How do you say these names? Farigiraf and Vespiquen. Either way, really cool. Loving all of them. And yeah, we get to these last couple of pages. It's just stuff I already had in my collection that I am now trying to build pages for that look cool, you know. So, anyway lads, that's the majority of what we got up to. In terms of the next few videos on the channel, we're probably going to be looking to do some, I spent a week on Whatnot or something like that. The only problem with that for me, lads, is Whatnot, there's not much going on in Ireland for Whatnot people, if you know what I mean, with Whatnot sellers, which causes an issue because every time you buy something, I'm paying way above the odds for the postage. I was looking into it, I think it's cool. So I might end up doing a similar version, but more Irish based, so adverts, Facebook, Vinted, stuff like that. So keep an eye out on the channel for that lads, and Either way, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm buzzing with the stuff I got, especially this Mega Evolution Lucario ETB that's going to go into a sealed box. I actually opened one of these already, and I got this. I got the right, obviously the promo card Riolu. But look, lads, if you enjoyed the channel, please hit a like, hit subscribe, comment what you'd like to see me do next. If you have any ideas what I could get up to. We are going to a card show in Limerick, but either way, there's going to be weekly videos of progress on this Lucario binder going up every single week. And yeah, just let me know what you think, what we can do, what we can't do, and I'll see you in the next one, lads. Peace.